I am going to modify my position on Facebook a little bit, but not as much as you think. Uh, I did an article today called Ice Cold Beer, which was human interest and humor, and it was really non political, except for a little tiny statement I made toward the end. And it went, well, it's going to go viral. It's that good, okay? I sent it out to all the news agencies, and a couple of people who couldn't see it, who rely on the Facebook platform, who were old subscribers of mine. So I reluctantly put it up on my page on Facebook so that they could see it. But then it hit me. I'm just going to have to modify my rules a little bit. Number one, you don't express any opinions on Facebook. None. Now, you tell a little story about a little boy who comes up with a marketing scheme to sell his apricots. That's one thing. And even then, I'm expecting a little bit of pushback from liberals who think that it was kind of improper what he did, but it was really funny. Uh, but that was the whole thing. It was a human interest. It was something to lighten our day. When you get up in the morning and all you're seeing is the Congress is doing this and Trump is doing that, and frankly, whether you're a conservative or a liberal, the American public is getting tired of the theatrics. I am. Yesterday was a very depressing day. Let me show you how depressing it was. Let's see here. That's how depressing it was right there. Anyway, uh, we all have to lighten up. And this article, I got this story yesterday about my grandson, Just Bobby. And I've got as many facts as I could. So some of the facts in the article may be slightly embellished or something I just didn't know. I do know now that apparently the TV station showed up, from what I understand, and they took the now circulating pictures of Just Bobby holding his sign. There was a little Mormon boy, I understand, had a preacher stand about a block away, and he had come down to see what all the hubbub was about. And when Bobby saw the red and blue lights come around the corner, he handed his sign and sunglasses to the little Mormon boy and ran. And the little boy was standing there grinning like a fool when the popo rolled up. I thought that was the funniest thing. It's not in the article because I learned about it after I wrote the article. The whole situation was silly. Um, Bobby had come up with a marketing scheme that involved ice cold beer, whether it was real or not, and sold all of his apricots while the Mormon theocracy lost their rabid minds and everything, which was even more hysterical. And I got the picture yesterday, right off the bat. I was sitting here, working on what Trump said next and what Cortez said next, and it was getting quite boring. And all of a sudden, here's this picture of this little boy holding up a sign saying "ice cold beer." And when I learned the story, it was hysterical. And so I thought, well, what can it hurt making people smile and laugh? And today, when I went up on Facebook to check and see what was going on, and it was the usual, you know, cussing the president and cussing Cortez and cussing this and cussing that. Um, it was the usual nonsense. And so I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead, get this thing out of here. I'm not using it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and strike a short story on this, about 400 words or less, and just tell the story of the apricot stand with the ice cold beer, and throw it out there. And it took root, and it doesn't hurt for people to smile and laugh and kind of look the other way and all that kind of stuff. It was a very very funny situation. I thought it was. Um, I even sent a copy of it to Cortez. Her being a bartender, I thought she'd appreciate it. So that's I'm not backing up on Facebook. It's still not a publishing platform. What I put up today on a couple little areas of Facebook is not going to affect my numbers this way or that.
Here's your reminder. Be at food bank.
Thank you, Alexa. Anyway, we're gonna. She's gonna do it again. Watch.
Here's your reminder. Be at food bank.
Oh Jesus, Alexa, I need to buy some apricots.
I've just added a reminder for apricots to your Amazon cart, where you can choose something before checkout, including Amazon's choice, Anna and Sarah, dried Turkish apricots, 2 pounds. Here's your reminder. Be a food bank.